Y'all just further now. Y'all just further now. Y'all just further now. Y'all just further now. Y'all just further now.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sugar Water, inviting everybody to come on in here and take a sip, baby. Welcome to my very first video on this channel. Okay. We gonna talk about a whole lot of stuff. Okay, as y'all seen, you know what I'm saying. I put a little something together for me to munch on while I talk to you. Is that all right? I hope so. So I got some snow crabs, some type of shrimp, some fresh corn on the cob, a piece of salmon steak, frozen fruit and cream soda to sip on. I don't in them comments what y'all sipping. Tell me what y'all sipping outside Sugar Water, cause I said sipping Sugar Water, honey, because the people about to be all up in my business. You understand what I'm saying? But that's all right. It's all right. I'm willing to share. And I appreciate y'all for allowing me to share. You understand what I'm saying? So, my name is Kendra, a.k.a. Sugar Water. Hold on. I know this is my first video or whatever, but could you go ahead and subscribe? Subscribe to the channel. Please and thank you. Leave me some comments. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear. I'm more of a story time type of chick. You know what I'm saying? That's more my comfort zone. Okay. I don't mind talking. You'll figure that out soon. But I'm going to go ahead and eat a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to talk about why we're all here right now. Okay. So, story time. Boom. What had happened was, here's a story. I have daughters, 4 of them. And one of them, hold on. Boy, that's good. One of them ended up in some trouble. Okay. Ended up incarcerated. I had to go get the baby. So while I'm in Atlanta, which is where she was arrested, while I'm in Atlanta, I meet this little buff, shiny man named Marcus. He said, hey, I was listening to your situation or whatever, whatnot, and, you know, here's what I do. Are you interested? I went on here to say yeah. Because I needed to. You understand? So I did this first interview. And, you know, we talked about why I was in Atlanta and this and that and third. Oh, the videos that he does, the interviews that he does is about, you know, homeless people. I'm not currently homeless. Hallelujah. I'm not currently homeless. However, while I was in Atlanta, I was living in a state of homelessness because I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't even plan on being there. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was about to go get my grandson to be back on the Greyhound the next day. Not so. So, I was there maybe a day and a half. And I meet Marcus. Are you interested? Yes. We have a very interesting exchange. And I got a lot of feedback in the comments about what was said on those videos. I'm not going to go into detail. You want to know what's going on the video, just go on over there to Atlanta Street Interviews. Okay? Subscribe and comment over there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into detail about what's going on his channel. If you want to know, go on over there and see. So, you know what I'm saying? We had a very interesting conversation. Like I said, it brought up a lot of topics. We touched on my children, how they grew up, me being an addict, how that affected their lives or whatever else. And, you know, the conversation caused a little controversy. So I'm here to set all of those things straight. Maybe not, but you know. Let's talk about it. Went to Atlanta to get my grandbaby. Ended up being there a week. I didn't even plan on being there 24 hours. I had a book bag with 2 outfits in it. I was in distress. So I'm grateful for Marcus and the Atlanta Street Interview viewers. Very grateful for them. So now let's talk about me. I now currently reside in Baltimore. I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is where all but one of my children were born. I was born in New Jersey. Moved to Charlotte young with my family. As I said in the video, he asked me, did I have a normal childhood? I don't know what normal is. Everybody's normal is different. And people say, oh, you combative and argumentative, but I don't have to see a thing the way everybody else sees it. You understand what I'm saying? So, excuse the camera shaking. Like I said, in the video, I thought it was normal. I thought what was going on in my household is what was going on in everybody else's household. And I think the way that the older generation kept those things under wrap is that they kept us, you know, kind of sheltered. You weren't allowed to go to this house or that house. Anyway, anybody that wasn't in agreement with whatever they had going on, if it didn't look the same, then you wasn't allowed to go over there. I wasn't allowed to hang with them. That wasn't so you really didn't see or get to know a whole lot of stuff until you were grown and on your own. Well, for myself, from a little girl, I had questions, always had questions. Grew up in the church, you know what I'm saying? Grew up Southern Baptist. but I always had questions. Because I know how to read, and I know words have meanings, right? So this can't be the end, because how Web pick up and end all of these books, and I got questions. You understand? And I was always told, you don't question God. I'm not questioning God. I see what God said. I'm questioning you. Because there got to be more to this story. Hold on. That was a little bit of the skin off the sound. I'm rude. You want some? Yeah, hold on. Let me get you a plate. Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on. Grandson right here, y'all. My grandson right here. So anywho, I have these questions. And because I have these questions, whenever I see anything that's different, I'm on it. Like, hey, what's that? What you talking about? Because I kind of feel like, you know what I'm talking about? Can you tell me shum. And I became friends with someone of the Moorish nation. And they told me some stuff that completely, I was like, wait, what? The conversation started, you still a slave. Conversation went on. He asked me, do you have custody of your kids? You don't have custody of your children. The state does. I don't know how much I'm able to say on YouTube. So the conversation went on. And I learned in that moment that there was some other things that I wanted to learn. And whenever I began to question the things that had been set before me, it caused a lot of problems in the relationship in my household. The interviewer asked if there had been sexual abuse. For a long time, because they tell you this is what kids do. You know what I'm saying? Young children, this is what they do. So because it was somebody that was older than me and definitely knew better, a family member, but somebody that was a child as well, it was swept under the rug. And I wasn't really taught that it did not matter who it was wrong. So being touched or molested or in any way, shape, or form sexually when you're young makes you promiscuous. And that sucks for most females, because sometimes it happens so early that consciously we cannot remember, but the subconscious never forgets. And then you wonder why you have all of these urges and why you're this, that, and the other. And at the end of the day, it was because you were not protected as a child. So when it happened again, in my adolescent, preteen, right, years, there was, the person was dealt with, legally or whatever. Hold on. My God, today. Lord have mercy. Lord, y'all, I almost woke up the baby. What's right here? Okay, so when it happened again, legally the person was dealt with. I went through some very emotional times. I was hospitalized. Adolescent mental hospital for a while. And it wasn't until I was in my 30s. Now this, again, I was 12. It wasn't until I was in my 30s that I realized how those two things came together in my mind and just completely had their way with me. When children come to an adult, and I have made this very same mistake with my own children, not concerning this subject though, but when children come to a parent, guardian, loved one, and say something or someone has hurt me, that child is looking for that adult to react in the way that they feel. So if I feel like it was urgent, I want to see tables turned over and chairs flying. Especially if I know that's what you're capable of. Especially if I know you'll fly off the handle at me, you'll let your tongue rip at me, you'll do whatever it is at me. And you say you love me. So if I come tell you this stranger, it has hurt me. I need to see all of that. For these folk. And whenever that's not done, or whenever the child is told that they're lying, even punished, be punished, whatever, for expressing their truth, it instills a sense of self-worthlessness. And at first, it starts with the outside people, right? For me, I'm going to keep it on the aisle. For me, it started with everything and everybody around me. I knew that I was smart. I knew that I was intelligent. There was a point in time where a bitch was cute. You feel me? But for some reason, I just could not get right. I just could not get right. I couldn't hold a job. I couldn't get a good night's sleep. I couldn't. The lines was always moving like this. I could never connect that dot. It was always in the frustration of never being able to connect the dot, along with already feeling like I was worthless, not worth fighting for, not worth protecting, not worth believing. These are the things that I was taught in my core by the behaviors of the persons of the guardians. So being frustrated, always meeting a defeat. You know what I'm saying? It always being, he fight and sleep, him don't want to go to sleep. Always marching uphill, right? Has never had a moment where it was like, yes, I belong. Then you begin not to care about other stuff. And that is how I fell into addiction. It was just a long, competitive, repetitive and I ended up with nothing. I lost everything. Not saying that I had a whole lot, but I lost everything that was important to me. I lost the respect and the trust of my children. I lost the respect and trust in myself. I lost love, if I ever had it. That's a whole nother video. So, there's your answer to, was there sexual abuse? The next question that was raised that caused some controversy was about my daughter living with her father. There's nothing else to say. I don't understand why there's an issue when so many times we want fathers to step up and step in, and a child needs their father, and the baby mama acting stupid and you can't see my kid and all of that stuff that we see. And now because, I let you in my closet, you want to have an opinion. She went to stay with her father because she went to stay with her father. That's that. It's really that simple. The next thing in the video, where, everybody said I was being combative and argumentative and all of this and that. Number one, whenever your voice has been snuffed out, like snuffed completely. When your voice has been snuffed, and then you find it again, and you actually learn how to use it, and then you understand that it is your most valuable tool, your sharpest, keenest weapon. You don't let people quiet you anymore. And what I heard was somebody manipulating my words. What I heard was somebody reading into something that wasn't there. And what I felt was every other time I've ever been manipulated, and there was nothing that I could do about it because I didn't know that's what was going on. The day I put my foot down and said never again, I meant that. Never again. Never again. You're not going to take what I say and turn it into what you want. You're not going to disregard the truth. Words have meanings. So I can't let Marcus or anybody else do what they want to do with my words. I said what I said. Okay? So, when I say good, y'all, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. Bear with me. This is video number 1. There's so much that I want to say. So much that I don't know that I can say. And so much that, you know what I'm saying, whenever it come up, I'm like, okay, that's for another video. I can do that in another video. Somebody in the comments said, don't overthink it. Just pick up the phone or just get started and start talking. So, here I am. One of the haters in the comments was like, it ain't hard having a successful YouTube channel. You gonna see. I guess we gonna see, baby. I guess we gonna see. What else in the first video? Excuse me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. But anyway, I'm a mother of 4 children, all girls. My oldest is 22. The youngest is 13. A lot of people might be wondering, you lived in Charlotte, why would you go to Baltimore? Resources. I needed resources in order to really be able to get back on my feet the way I needed to be. And certain things are just not offered in the South. It's just the way that it is. What I hope to do is to take this cooking thing and over the roof with it. Over the roof with it. Anyway. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Love to cook. Love to sing. I write, so you guys are going to be seeing some skits, maybe hearing some poetry. Ain't no maybe. You're going to hear some poetry. You're going to be seeing some skits. We'll do some daily vlogs. We'll do some, some grandson and me days. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the comments, let me know what it is that you would like to see. Okay? I'm going to be bringing this one to a close. I feel like I've been talking and really not saying anything. But we'll be back. Based off this video, what do you want to hear? What do you want to see? What do you want to know? I'm writing a book. And the name of the book is called Why Am I Like This? And in the preface, it says, like a thief in the night. That's what the old folks say. Because that's what the Bible says. The Bible, a book, Very, very informative. But, you know, we'll get into that later. Just speaking of my own opinions right here. This thief, you know, when you say thief, you think of a stranger. Not somebody that you know. Not somebody that knows you. Not somebody that you love or trust. Not somebody that loves or trusts you. But a stranger. Someone you've never seen before. Just some random sicko on this earth that chose your house to break into. Chose your car. Whenever we are met with these kind of encounters with this stranger, right? Like a thief, they come in, stealing and taking away all of the things that you need to be a healthy adult. Trust, love, stability, and leaving you with much of nothing. It may take most of your lifetime. Religions, friends, marriages, whole bunch of things you might run through, trying to get back the very thing that this thief in the night came and stole from you. By no fault of her own, the thief that came in the night to kill, steal, and destroy was my mother. I'm going to leave it there. If you want to hear more of the book, let me know. Understand I said by no fault of her own, so I don't blame her for anything. It's just a learning experience. As we learn better, we should do better. And hopefully the people around us, especially the people that we've hurt, will see the better in us. That's the hope. All right, sippers. I'm going to holler at y'all. I ain't picked up no piece of food or none of that in this whole time. But it's cute right there, right? I'm about to smash. I'm going to tell you that much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first video. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share if you feel that it is necessary. We will get into some very deep, controversial topics, especially where it pertains to raising kids and addiction. Because my name is Kendra and I am an addict. And some of the things that we face on this side, and nobody is expecting for it to be easy. Nobody is expecting, you know, for anyone that we've hurt with our actions as addicts to just be like, oh, okay, well, you know, come on. Nobody's expecting that. But I don't think it's too much to ask for respect. And if we're being honest, if you have a person in your life, a parent, a relative, or something like that, and their absence has caused you pain, the best thing to do is not to deal, even if you want to, even if they want you to. silence is a sound. Sometimes the best thing to do is walk away and allow time to do what it does. Time has a job, and we tend to step on its toes a lot. Walk away, as painful as it may be, as much as it may seem like, you don't care. Nothing, no wound gets better if you just keep picking at it. Walk away. And that's on both ends. If you are the person that caused the pain, give them time. Give them time. If you are the person that received the pain, you may seem like it is what they deserve and it is fair for you to give them some of the venom that was given to you. However, it puts you in a worse state of mind to have to carry that negative energy to be able to give somebody. And it also does not allow room for healing. So if there is a relationship that you would want to have, take the time that is necessary. Take the time that you need. So that everybody can recover and have a fair standing and understanding. And I say this because it is impossible to be nice to... I'm sorry, you guys. It is impossible to be nice to somebody that has hurt you. And you're still carrying that hurt. It's still very present. That's hard to do. Trust me, I know. So, heal. Have the conversations that need to be had. Say what you need to say. Get it out. Get it off your chest. Write it down. Some people are like, I don't want to talk to them. But it's definitely something that you want to say. You definitely got something to say. Every time the conversation come up, this person come up or whatever else, you got something to say. And you telling everybody but the person that you need to be telling. Put it in a letter. Mail it to them. Don't trick yourself into believing that because you wake up and can function on some levels every day that you're okay. Don't expect an apology, because you're never going to get the apology that you feel like you deserve. Don't expect an apology. If one is given, accept it. But who can really apologize for causing abuse, for abandonment, for any... Can you really apologize for that stuff? I said I was about to end this 20 minutes ago, didn't I? I'm serious this time. As you can see, there are many things that we will talk about. Thank you guys for being here to hear my story. Thank you for encouraging me to tell it. And I'll see you soon. In the comments, I want to know, What you sipping? Y'all take care.